The Tale of King Zuberi and the Wise Woman. Once upon a time in the kingdom of Nyumbani. In the heart of Africa, nestled between rolling hills and lush valleys, lay the kingdom of Nyumbani. This land was known for its vibrant culture, rich traditions, and the wisdom of its people. However, all was not well in Nyumbani, for it was ruled by a wicked king named Zuberi. King Zuberi was feared by his subjects. He cared little for their well-being and ruled with an iron fist. His greed knew no bounds. He demanded heavy taxes, took the best crops for himself, and punished anyone who dared to oppose him. The people lived in fear, their laughter silenced by the king's cruelty. One day, a wise woman named Mamania travelled from a distant village to seek an audience with King Zuberi. She was known throughout the land for her wisdom and her ability to see into the future. As she approached the palace gates, guards tried to turn her away, but her determination shone through. "I come with a message for the king," she declared. "It is of great importance." Intrigued by her confidence, King Zuberi summoned her to his throne room. "What do you have to say, old woman?" he sneered. Mamania looked him straight in the eyes and replied, "Your reign will end when you least expect it unless you change your ways. The people will rise against you if you do not learn to be kind." Zuberi laughed at her words. "What do I care for kindness? I have power and riches. Leave my presence before I have you thrown into the dungeons." As Mamania left the palace, she whispered a prayer for the people of Nyumbani. Days turned into weeks, and Zuberi continued his tyrannical rule. However, unbeknownst to him, Mamania had planted a seed of change in the hearts of his subjects. The villagers began to gather secretly to discuss their plight. Inspired by Mamania's courage and wisdom, they decided that they could no longer live under Zuberi's oppressive rule. They devised a plan to confront him during the annual harvest festival. When the day of the harvest festival arrived, the entire kingdom gathered in the central square. Colorful banners adorned the streets, and laughter echoed through the air as people celebrated their hard work. King Zuberi appeared on his throne, expecting adoration. But as he looked out at his subjects, he saw not smiles, but determined faces. One brave villager stepped forward and spoke loudly enough for all to hear. "King Zuberi, we have suffered long enough under your tyranny. We demand justice and kindness." The crowd erupted in agreement, chanting for change. Zuberi's heart raced with anger and fear as he realized that his grip on power was just as chaos threatened to break out. Mamania emerged from the crowd. With calm authority, she raised her hand for silence. "Let us not resort to violence," she said gently. "Instead, let us show our king what true leadership looks like." Turning to Zuberi, she continued, "You have a choice. Change your ways and lead with compassion, or face the consequences of your actions." Faced with such unity among his subjects and Mamania's unwavering gaze, Zuberi felt an unfamiliar sensation, fear mixed with remorse. For the first time in years, he realized that true power came not from fear, but from respect and love. In that moment of clarity, King Zuberi made a decision that would change his life forever. He stood up from his throne and addressed his people. "I have been blind to your suffering. I will change my ways. I will listen to your needs and work alongside you." The crowd gasped in disbelief, but then erupted into cheers as hope filled their hearts once more. From that day forward, King Zuberi transformed into a ruler who valued kindness over cruelty. He worked tirelessly to improve the lives of his subjects, ensuring that no one went hungry or suffered injustice again. And so it was that Mamania's wisdom brought about a new era in Nyumbani, a time where laughter returned to the land and where kindness reigned supreme. King Zuberi learned that true strength lies not in power, but in compassion. The people would tell this tale for generations to come, a reminder that even the wicked can change when faced with love and unity.